Continuing on or resuming. Today we're gonna be talking about a 10th anniversary Super Vegito. This is coming in from our guy Sam. So a couple things. Man, I have just been terrible with uploads the past like 3 weeks. I am so sorry, guys. Um, we're gonna cut the uploads back from 2 a day to 1 a day from here on out to further notice because I have been pretty busy lately. So I gotta limit the uploads due to so much going on right now. So yeah, we're gonna continue just doing custom cards for right now. And when things start to calm down, because you guys know it's like the holidays and at work it is getting pretty crazy. So that in conjunction with life, work and life, yeah, we're gonna cut it down to one upload a day. If you guys do not mind, we're gonna stop the unit reviews just for a specific amount of time. I don't know how long I'm gonna stop it for. Most likely until the holidays are gone. So yeah, I think by after Christmas. Don't quote me on this, but after Christmas we should be back to 2 uploads a day. We should. Granted, it's not too crazy. Of course, you have New Year's, but then like yeah, it's probably gonna be after New Year's. Maybe just next year. Yeah, because the holidays have just been bananas. Outside of like the World Series happening, rip my Yankees, and what else? My computer just being a absolute dud. Even though I just recently updated it to Windows 11, I don't know why I didn't do that anytime sooner than I did. But yeah, I'm yapping. But yeah, guys, one upload a day again. That's it. Yeah, due to life and work, it's just been super. I've been super busy, guys. Like super busy. Okay, so with that being said, 10th, you guys could tell when I come back from like a short, I wouldn't even call it like a break, like a short, pause in uploading. I can't read. I literally just can't read. Okay, so 10th anniversary Super Vegito, and it's coming in from Sam. But before I go ahead and read Sam's custom cards, send me custom cards or EZA concepts over to bhfcustomcards@gmail.com so I get to your custom card or EZA concept as soon as possible while I'm getting all these recent custom cards out the way. I also got good news, guys. Live stream this coming week. We're gonna have 2 live streams so far in the month of November. We already did one for the Dragon Ball Heroes units, and we already we're already gonna get to one that's coming up this week. So it's gonna be 2 for the month. That's a W, to be honest. Anytime I'm able to go live, it's a huge W. And I noticed you guys like my live streams. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just terrible. I'm terrible at like scheduling. I'm just so bad at it. Okay. Anyways, so Sam, shout out to Sam. There was like a short streak where I was reading just only Sam's cards for like 8 days straight. Because Sam was still sending me cards around the time where I stopped looking at my custom card review Gmail. Okay, so Sam says, let's be real, Super Vegito is a shoo-in for 10th anniversary. Here's my take on what I would like to see them do. And then, of course, there's a reply to his same email. Tweak the active skill, LOL, final version attached, smiley face. Sam, as always, my brother, thank you for sending your custom card. So let's just jump straight into it. I mean, you guys are here for custom cards, Dokkan, everything Dokkan related. That is exactly what we are here for reading custom cards. Anyways, battle the fearsome Majin Super Vegito, and his typing is Super Tech. He's a Carnival LR, and his stats 22,000 attack. He's up over 22k attack, and he's up over 12k defense. I already like what I'm seeing so far. That is a very high attack stat. Okay, so his passive, Patara, category 4 key, and one. Oh my god, I literally just read it as a Carnival LR. I'm not editing nothing, by the way, guys. This is completely organic. Okay, so his latest skill is Patara, 4 key and 200% the stats, and fusion, or fusion, 3 key and 200% the stats. So he leads Patara. That's Fuse Fighters. Oh my god, I cannot read. Holy. His 12 key, that being Final Flash, he gets 100% attack for 1 turn. And his 18 key, that being Final Kamehameha, he gets 50% attack and defense for 3 turns and massively lowers the enemy's attack. And he gives all allies 30% attack and defense for 2 turns. So a very, very strong 18 key super attack effect combination. And his 12 key is, I'm gonna assume, since he's getting 100% attack for 1 turn for his 12 key, he's probably gonna be a card that does multiple additional supers, so he can hit harder and harder and harder. It's like he's gonna do his first super where he's getting 50% attack and defense for multiple turns, massively lowering the enemy's attack, which is obviously a very strong debuff modifier to have on your super attack effect while being able to support. So debuff the enemy's attack, supporting for multiple turns, as well as getting 50% attack and defense for multiple turns is obviously very strong. And add that on to the fact that if this card has multiple additional supers, he's going to be hitting harder and harder and harder because he's getting 100% attack for 1 turn. So I think I am seeing where he's going with this so far. I haven't even read the passive yet. I didn't even get to skim through it pre-recording. So just go ahead and nip that in the bud. I don't really. Okay, sometimes I do skim through cards, but I always tell you guys if I skim through the cards like before recording. Like this one, I didn't skim through it, so I just wanted to put that out there, just for anybody who's wondering. If I skim through cards, I always announce it. I pretty much always announce it. Okay, so it's passive. Fusion of the universe's strongest, activates interest animation and guards all attacks for 5 turns starting from the character's first attacking turn when there is an extreme class enemy or when there is a super class Buu Saga category ally on the team. So easy, just throw a Buu Saga category ally on the team. Okay, that's super class, obviously. 250% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he gets an additional 150% attack and defense performing a super attack effect. So very good attack and defensive buff is passed to a super attack effect, as well as 5 turns of guard. Grants you get his interest animation restriction buffs off. Well, that doesn't even sound right. You guys get what I mean. Okay, and he gets 30% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack received. Okay, so if you're taking like 5 attacks inside the first slot, what's that? It's like 150% attack and defense for free if he's getting hit 5 times inside the first slot before he attacks. So, okay. Just an example I just want to throw out there. He also has unrestricted 40% damage reduction, and he gets an additional 20% damage reduction within the same turn with each attack performed up to 40%. Okay, and that's granted that's within the same turn. So he does 2 attacks, not super attacks, 2 regular additional attacks, and he gets additional 40% damage reduction within the same turn. So this guy does 2 additional attacks. He's up to 80% damage reduction with his first 5 turns of guard. Very strong, obviously. He gets 2 keeper keys are obtained, as well as him launching an additional attack. That's a 50% chance to become a super attack, unrestricted. And he performs a guaranteed super when there is a Buu Saga or Patara category ally attack in the same turn. Easy, considering the fact that you can just grab a character from his leader skill, that being Patara, 4 key and 200% the stats, and slap him on the same rotation with this card. And he also gets a 20% chance to crit with each attack received up to 70%. So that's what? That's 4 attacks. He takes 4 attacks and he gets a 70% chance to crit. He also gets a 30% chance to dodge when there is a Buu Saga category enemy or ally on the team. Okay. Well, more so just for going up against a category enemy or having the category ally on the team. And he counters normal attacks with tremendous power. Makes sense because Super Vegito. And when dodging a super attack, counters with tremendous power. Okay. Counter unit that can, when dodging a super, of course, countering the super. So, all in all, what are we seeing here, folks? This guy has every defensive ability to fall back on. First 5 turns of guard, up to 80% damage reduction, and a 30% chance to dodge. So, for starters, he has every defensive ability to fall back on. He is a counter unit that builds up crit chance with each attack received, which should be very easy for him considering the fact that he's a counter unit. He's going to take those hits regardless. Contrary to that, he also has additional super attack chance. He has a guaranteed super built into him. Granted, you have a Patara / Buu Saga category ally attack at the same turn, which should be very easy to proc. And what else? Yeah. And one ability that I feel like is going to be very strong with him is him getting that 30% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack received. Yeah. Card's very solid. Is it crazy to say that this card is Dokkan-esque? Seems pretty Dokkan-esque to me. I feel like it's very Dokkan-esque in the fashion of where he is restricted in the right areas. I would say so. I feel like he's restricted in the right areas, and this card is going to be hitting hard as hell. Yes. And one really disgusting thing about this card that disgustingly strong is that he's a counter unit that has guard, damage reduction, and dodge granted within those first 5 turns. Before he supers, he's going to be building up 30% attack and defense with the same turn. And of course, after he's done attacking / supering, he's going to have 80% damage reduction. Okay. Okay. Very Dokkan-esque. I think this is a very Dokkan-esque card. For sure. Restrictions are in the right areas. Now granted, you do want that Busaga category ally you want a Busaga / Patara category ally sitting next to this character, so he gets his 5 turns of guard, so he also gets his guaranteed super, and I think that's about it, right? And so he gets that 30% chance to dodge. Yeah, that's about it. Card's very simple to talk about. W card, Sam. I feel like W in the fashion that it is realistic. This is a very realistic card. Now what's not realistic is this super attack effect. Well, his super attack effect combination for his 18 key super. This is absolutely not. Dokkan would not do this. This is very, very strong. Very strong. But outside of that, I feel like seems about right. I feel like Dokkan would maybe better yet, I'm wrong. They'd keep the 50% attack and defense for 3 turns, but this would not be massively lower attack. It would probably be like greatly lower attack or just regularly lowering attack, or just the base lowering attack. Like, that's essentially what it is. Support for 2 turns, I don't know. I don't think Dokkan would do that. Nonetheless, it is very strong, and I would love for Dokkan to do it anyways. W card. And his active skill, this is Super Vegito. 6 key for the rest of the battle, very nice. And he gets 50% attack and defense in 1 turn, and guards, and all enemies' attacks are directed towards this character. Okay. And it could be activated from the 5th turn for the start of the battle, so he gets guard for the rest of the battle. There's a semicolon there. Okay. He gets guard for the rest of the battle, right? Sam, is that correct? Because it's on the turn in which his guard wears off, because it's 5th turn from start of battle. And his link set: Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter, Super Saiyan, Power Bestowed by God, and Prepare for Battle. Well, I feel like he's missing something. Is he missing a link? Does Vegito have Supreme Power? I think that's what it's called. I think it's that Buu Saga link. Is it called Supreme Power? I don't remember. And his categories that he's on: Buu Saga, Patara, Fuse Fighters, Kamehameha, Super Saiyans, Battle of Wits, Accelerated Battle, and Final Trump card. W card. Absolutely W card. Would I change anything about this card? No. It seems very Dokkan-esque. I am a fan of Dokkan-esque cards. I like cards that seem possible in Dokkan, and this seems very realistic in Dokkan. Because the reason why is because the restrictions seem about right. Having this card restricted to having those specific characters to proc his abilities, like that 5 turns of guard, that guarantee super, that 30% chance to dodge, him getting that damage reduction within the same turn up to 40% with 2+ attacks performed, right? So yeah, W card, absolutely. So yeah, I feel like, actually no, Dokkan wouldn't give him they probably would give him just a 30% chance to dodge. Send me custom cards over to bhfcustomcards@gmail.com so I get to your custom card as soon as possible, or EZA concepts, while I'm getting all these recent custom cards or EZA concepts out the way. So yeah, that's about it. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. This video was a mess. I'm sorry, guys. When I do videos, after coming off of a short pause, the videos are a little bit of a mess. So please bear with me. Live is coming this week. I don't know when I'm gonna do a live stream. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Yeah. There might be a live stream tomorrow, so I say look out. Yeah, when I get home tomorrow from work, I'm probably just gonna go and just live stream. Just say fuck it. Yeah. 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 Probably so. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll catch you guys next time. I absolutely love you all. Peace.